question that keeps me awake at night. Why do so many people die waiting for their moment while others seem to make things happen? The answer lies in understanding one fundamental truth: you were not born to wait. You were born to create. Inside of you right now, at this very moment, lives a force so powerful that it can transform nations. Yet many of you are sitting on your potential, waiting for someone to discover you, waiting for the right time, waiting for permission to be great. But I need you to understand something profound today. The greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life lived waiting for opportunities that never come because you never created them. I remember standing in my backyard as a young boy, watching the birds build their nests. Something struck me that day. These tiny creatures weren't waiting for someone to build their homes. They gathered materials, piece by piece, creating what they needed. That day, God spoke to my spirit and said, my people are waiting for opportunities to fall from heaven like manna, but I've given them the ability to create like I create. You must understand this opportunity is not something that happens to you. It's something that happens through you. The very DNA of your existence carries the capacity to create. When God formed man from the dust of the ground, He didn't just make another creature, He made a creator. You are pregnant with possibilities. But many of you are in the waiting room of life, hoping someone will call your name. Listen carefully. Every great invention, every successful business, every transformational movement started because someone refused to wait. They understood that opportunity doesn't knock on doors, it responds to those who knock. The Wright brothers didn't wait for the perfect time to invent the airplane. They created the time. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't wait for racial equality. He created a movement that demanded it. Your life is too precious to waste it in the waiting room. The time you spend waiting could be time spent creating. Every second you're alive is pregnant with possibility. But possibility without action is like a seed without soil. It can never grow into reality. I'm standing here today because I need you to understand that the world is not waiting for another consumer. It's waiting for another creator. The marketplace is not crying out for more followers. It's desperate for leaders who will create solutions. Your family doesn't need another spectator. They need someone who will create a legacy. The principle I'm sharing with you today is not just a nice idea. It's the fundamental law of purpose and destiny. And as we continue this journey together, I'm going to show you why waiting is the enemy of purpose and how you can shift from being a waiter to becoming a creator. Because when you understand this principle, everything in your life will change. Everything in your life will change when you grasp this truth I'm about to share with you. The waiting mindset is one of the most dangerous diseases plaguing our generation. It's more deadly than any physical illness because it kills your future while keeping you alive to watch it happen. Many of you are waiting right now, waiting for the right time, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for conditions to improve, waiting for someone to notice your talent. But I want to tell you something that might shock you. Waiting is not patience. Waiting is fear dressed in Sunday clothes. When you're truly patient, you're actively preparing. But when you're waiting, you're actively wasting. Let me break this down for you. Every morning when you wake up, God deposits 86.400 seconds into your account. You can't save it. You can't get a refund. And you can't carry it over to tomorrow. What you don't use, you lose. And yet, most people are spending these precious seconds waiting. They're saying, when I get married, then I will be happy when I get that promotion. Then I'll start my business when my children grow up. Then I'll pursue my dreams. This is what I call the when-then syndrome, and it's spiritual and emotional suicide. The danger of passive existence is that it feels comfortable. It feels safe. It feels responsible. But I need you to understand something. Everything that's alive is growing. Everything that's growing is changing. And everything that's changing is uncomfortable. If you're comfortable, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're actually dying. Waiting is a form of self-sabotage because it violates the very principle of creation. When God created the heavens and the earth, He didn't wait for something to happen. The earth was formless and void, but God didn't wait for form to appear. He spoke it into existence. He didn't wait for light to show up, he created it. You were made in his image, but you're waiting for opportunities instead of creating them. Why this waiting mindset is killing your future. Every time you wait, you're making a declaration to the universe that you're not ready for responsibility. Every time you wait, you're telling your potential that it's not welcome to manifest yet. Every time you wait, you're practicing the art of dying slowly. I meet people all over the world who tell me, I'm waiting for God to open a door, but I tell them, God is waiting for you to build the door. He gave you the materials, your mind, your talents, your time, your energy. He gave you the blueprint, your dreams, your vision, your purpose. But he's waiting for you to stop waiting and start creating. The tragedy is that many people have turned waiting into a spiritual virtue. They call it faith. But it's actually fear. Real faith doesn't wait for things to happen. Faith causes things to happen. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Notice it says substance. Substance is something tangible, something you can touch, something you create. And as we continue this crucial discussion, I'm going to show you what happens when you finally break free from this waiting mindset and step into your true identity as a creator. Step into your true identity as a creator by understanding what opportunity really means. You see, most people have a completely wrong concept of opportunity. They think opportunity is like a train that comes by, and if you miss it, you have to wait for the next one. But I'm here to tell you something that will revolutionize your thinking. Opportunity is not something you wait for. It's something you generate from within. Let me share a profound truth with you. When God created you, he put something inside of you that the world desperately needs. Your opportunity is not out there somewhere, it's trapped inside of you. The problem is, most people are looking through their eyes for opportunity when they should be looking through their purpose. Purpose and opportunity are twins. They were born together. Your purpose is like a magnet that attracts opportunities. You don't find your purpose, you bring it with you. Every person in this room was born with a solution to somebody's problem. Your opportunities are directly connected to the problems you were born to solve. When a mother sees her child in danger, she doesn't wait for an opportunity to save that child. The opportunity is created by the problem. The greater the problem, the greater the opportunity. But most people are running away from problems. And then they wonder why they can't find opportunities. I need you to understand something powerful today. Every frustration you face is announcing an opportunity. Every problem you encounter is presenting you with a chance to create something new. But most people miss opportunities because they're looking for convenience instead of looking for problems to solve. You know why most people miss opportunities? Because opportunities often come dressed in overalls and look like hard work. They come disguised as problems, challenges, and obstacles, while everyone else is complaining about the darkness. The person who understands true opportunity is busy inventing a light bulb